Hey everyone, I'm Evan, and it is the beginning of Season 3. There isn't really an important vault to go over this week, but there is a lot of content, and I'm planning my strategy. So first of all, there are 4 new armor sets, 1 for each armor type, with several different color schemes. And let's see here. I have begun to track all of those, and I've gotten quite a few of them. Have the quest version of all of them. Starting to get the drops and the super bloom. The bounty is going to take the longest to get. And despite having 1 catalyst charge, and I've done a little bit of LFR, I do not have any set pieces yet. The catalyst is available early, but it charges slower this season. So I'm not sure how that's going to help or hinder the acquisition of transmogs. Pretty much planned out what I'm doing each week. And I've got this wonderful add-on, Saved Instances, that helps me track things. See, I'm going to be doing some raiding, probably mostly LFR, because that can get me some quick and easy LFR and normal transmogs. Just make sure that I put any of my good gear in the void storage so that I can roll neat on things. Get the world boss each week on all my guys. Try and do the worthy ally for the Dream Wardens. The super bloom, once an hour. Tree guy walks around. But you can only get a reward for that once a week. Although you can get some of the drops, some of these dropped appearances. When the tree boss is fighting all the fire guys at the very end, the corpses disappear really quickly. But if you're fast enough, sometimes you can loot them and they will have drops. Let's see. Yeah. So I've got that. Aiding the Accord now has multiple options. When I took it this week, it had the 2 options of either doing the feast for the... I'm forgetting the name of the group. The walrus people in the south. But it had the choice of doing the feast or doing the Emerald Dream. So if Aiding the Accord is going to have multiple options each week, that's going to be much easier to do now. And then there is the Blooming Dream Seeds. Just plant 5 seeds each week. Not very hard. So yeah, that's the current plan. I'm going to see if I can at least get 4 of the color variants. The Aspirant, I think, is the PvP set. So that would require an entirely different set of content. Maybe I'll get around to it. So yeah. Hoping this is a good season. Excited about some of the dungeons. Oh. That's not the right one. Current season, there we go. Blackrook Hold. Just from a healer perspective. I think there was a... Where is that? Yeah, I'm not sure how good this trinket's going to be when scaled up to our level. But there is a mana restore trinket whenever you cast one of your hard cast heals. That might be interesting. I'm not sure how hard mana's going to be this season. But there's also in Waycrest Manor a really nice combo. There is a ring and trinket set that have a extra effect. Whenever the trinket triggers, there's a 40% chance to trigger again at 60% of the power. It has a healing and a damage proc, and when this triggers, it triggers the opposite proc. So you may do some damage and then also heal. Again, I don't know exactly how well this is going to scale at our levels, but it was something I liked back in BFA. So there's some fun stuff coming up. Already did a mythic, went okay. This season is Incorporeal and Sanguine. Not a fan of Incorporeal. I don't like affixes where additional targets spawn and you have to change target. But it's not the worst affix, and Sanguine, I don't know if I'm going to even get to this season. The keys are 15 levels lower, or no, not 15, 11 levels lower. I was thinking 15 because I did a 4, which if it were 11 levels higher would be a 15. So getting up to Sanguine would require like a 14, which would be like a 25 from last season, and so I don't know if I'm getting that high this week. Probably not. But definitely getting some transmogs and definitely starting the mythics. Anyways, hope everyone has a fun time this week, beginning of Season 3. And I wish you luck with whatever goals you're working on. See you next week.